Good morning all. I thought I'd just do this short video, just say firstly thank you for you guys yesterday. I put a post up yesterday about, with me in a blanket and just kind of hibernating and just saying, do you ever get those days where you just feel like crap and you just want to, go within and not see anyone and you just want to cry, and just to let you know that I am fine. So thank you for all those beautiful messages that everyone sent me. But also that was a bit of a wake-up call. Now the reason I put that post up yesterday was just to really raise awareness about anxiety and about speaking up if you're unhappy. And getting all those messages come through yesterday really it was a wake-up call, because I thought, do you know how important is it to check in? I mean, I felt loved, I did feel the love, but it's just, someone who's suffering from anxiety very rarely speaks up, and I've been there. You feel alone, you feel isolated, you feel like if you do open up, it's gonna almost make you look incapable in your job, or if you are happily married and have got a beautiful life and whatever it is that you've got going that's a blessing, you'll be seen as ungrateful. So people rarely speak up, because often they're embarrassed about how they'll be perceived, and people will just think they're crazy, and I can assure you it doesn't mean you're crazy. It means you're human. It means you're loving and you are capable of giving and receiving love, and very often you won't feel loved and you'll feel like you're insufficient. So getting those messages yesterday, the reason I wanted to do this video was just to say, you know what, check in with people. If you see people are posting those kind of messages, which isn't very normal for them in their character and their behavior, and you see that people are posting this stuff up, just a simple message to just check in and say, hey, how you doing, can make all the difference to someone who may be feeling isolated and alone and afraid to speak up. And very often, especially in the beginning stages of anxiety, before you acknowledge it, you may be using social media as a way to kind of vent that and to express how you're feeling, but you may not be ready to speak to anyone. So don't get offended if you don't get a message back, because some people just want to use social media as a way of getting that message across, but not actually talking about it and make it, because it seems too real. So, just check in with people. And also, if you see someone that suddenly just stops, someone who's usually very active and keeps in touch, and suddenly just go off the radar, just check in, say, hi, how you doing? And I think that's just such a lovely way to kind of just make that person feel a little bit important, and just, I'm not alone, and I know that someone's there when I am ready to talk about it. So really, I think the important thing here is, if you are suffering from anxiety, and I've been doing a lot of the 3 A's recently, which if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go back to my posts and look at them. But, the first stage of anxiety is to really just acknowledge it. So, yep, I'm feeling this, I'm acknowledging it. And then the next stage is just accept it. Don't try and fight it, because when you're suffering from anxiety, a lot of the time we're trying to fight it, we're trying to repress it, we're thinking, you know what, I'm strong, I'm not going to admit I've got this mental health issue. And you try to be resilient and fight it, and actually that's doing more damage than good, because you're holding it in, and you need to release this negative energy. You need to release the way you're feeling, and change your mindset and get into that positive mode, and then it will become more consistent, because it will become like a habit of constantly being positive. You're almost training your mind to think positive, and that's how you beat it. And then the third thing is taking action. So look, there are tons and tons and tons of resources out there. There's books, there's videos, documentaries, there's yoga. I always rave about yoga, because that modality has personally helped me. Now, it may not be for you. Now, it's not one size fits all. I would say try different things. Try what works for you. And there may be something that it just has that kind of aha, this sticks, and then that is something that you will stick to, and that will be a way of healing. Which is why I started Calm Chakra Yoga, because I was so passionate about how yoga helped me and how it transformed my life, that I want to do that for other people. So explore, when you're taking action, explore different things, try different things out, and see what works for you. Because if you don't know, you're never gonna, you just got to take that first step, because you are in control of your mind, you are in control of how you deal with it, and there is a lot of help out there if you need it. So really, it was just a message to say, World Mental Health Day was last week, and it's a beautiful initiative. I think these awareness days are so good, whatever the day is, because it just raises awareness about something that may not be on the forefront of people's minds all year round. And the reason I'm doing this today, and I didn't do it on World Mental Health Day, is because I think we should be raising this kind of awareness and thinking about it every day, not just one day a year. So let's think about those other days of the year where, you know, people are suffering, and it's just nice to check in and be kind. I'm not saying, I'm no way suggesting people aren't kind, but there are people who, you know, when you're suffering from anxiety, you're ultra sensitive. So just a simple thing about not getting a smile back from someone, or getting a dirty look, or someone, you know, just tutting at you while walking past, that can affect you. When you're suffering from anxiety, you're ultra sensitive. You'll literally go into a rabbit hole and just want to curl up and cry for days, because you'll take that personally. You'll think it's you. So again, just, you know, being kind and nice to each other. A smile goes a long way. And, you know, you just never know what's going on beneath that surface and what someone is feeling. So, you know, just a little bit of Friday inspo for today. Happy Friday. And, you know, reach out, try out the classes, reach out if you have any questions at all. And that's it, really. Just happy vibes, people. Happy vibes. Hope you have a lovely, super blessed day. Lots of love. Namaste.